My name is Jane, and I voted for Trump in all three elections. I was kind of born into a Christian Catholic family, but I never gave a shit about it until I saw this social media stuff about people being Christian, and now I really care about it. Like, I was never really baptized. One of the people in my family went to Catholic school for 2 minutes. We never went to church, but all of a sudden, being Catholic's a huge part of my life. Because like after 5 years or so, Elon Musk is Christian now. Um, that rapist guy in the UK is Christian now. And there seems to actually be a correlation between the famous Republicans getting Christian and being bad people. But no, I'm like so into being Christian now. I've never read a Bible. Like I said, I don't go to church, but like now my Christian faith that I was born into like means so much to me. And you might ask what Christian values I like. And I like the Christian values where just like Israel, your religion becomes like a brand of ethno-nationalism. Like that was always so true to Christianity. You don't help the weak, you don't feed the sick, you don't have compassion. But like you're just in this group where everyone has the same religion and you just kill all your enemies. That really appeals to me. Like because you see they're against the Christians and I'm Christian and so I have to kill them first, right? Like it's a lot very similar to what the people in Israel think about being Jewish, which is why we're so close, right? Like so the leaders of Israel say you're all Jews and you have to kill and show no mercy to your enemies. And that's just what Trump said to me. Like the enemies against Christianity are here and they're also Muslims, right? Like New York just voted for a Muslim. And I just saw on social media that they banned dogs. Like, you can't have a dog in New York now. What is that? And like, they're gonna have like prayer, like, whoa, and they're gonna be bowing on towels and stuff. I don't want that because they're gonna come kill me, in religious wars. And just like our greatest ally, I'm such a supporter of Israel. They're going through the same thing where they're all Jews together and they're hunting them. And so that means they have to just let their government do whatever they want. Like if they want to blow up a building full of people, they have to do it because they're being hunted and the strong survive and they're all Jews together. And the same is true in America now. So if you're like kind of Christian, like you have to join the Christian group and you have to like also hunt Muslims and like just let them do whatever they want because we're in a war zone. Like I'm wearing military fatigues right now. Like I just heard that New York banned dogs because Muslims don't like them, and I don't want my dog banned. Like I don't personally own a dog, but like my family member does, and I tell them they're dirty and stinky, and I hate them. But no, I won't stand for it. And what else? Like vaccines, man. Like there's just too many chemicals. There's just too many chemicals. Like why on earth would they give babies a sex worker vaccine? Like it's because they're pedos. What the fuck do I need an MMR for? Like, I don't see any measles here, and this must be some kind of DNA altering program or something. So I'm just gonna like make elderberry syrup. I'm gonna I'm gonna get into Chinese alternative medicine, even though in China they absolutely have allopathic medicine, and that's the first line of treatment. I'm gonna like totally just do cam, right? Even though I'm like a big supporter of Western nations, like I think those Chinese people know something because their society is getting really good. So they probably know something about these herbs. So I voted for Trump 3 times, right? And, I remember when only Trump was standing up to the pedophiles in the Democrats. Like, he's a gay John Podesta. Like, these people are anti globalist, and these globalists like do weird shit with kids. And Epstein, like they were gonna release the files, and like, now it's like a Democrat conspiracy, they're saying. And I believe him. Like Ben Shapiro told me that this is a nothing burger and it's a moral panic. Like, I mean, never mind the fact, like in 2016 and stuff, they kept talking about all the pedophiles. And then when Epstein got arrested, they were talking about Epstein a lot. And the whole thing was Trump was supposed to stand up to the pedos and drain the swamp, these like corrupt globalist Democrats who want to make a one world government. And Trump was absolutely a revolution out of the box to stop them. And I believe him. Do you know why I believe him? Because he's white and talks like shit like me. Like, Trump talks like he never been to college. And I've been to college, but I didn't pay attention. I had like other people write my papers and stuff. But yeah, like I have a job where sitting at a desk, like helping kids. And he's going to get rid of all these leeches in government. Yeah. The people don't do anything, and like they're just DEI hires and stuff. Like, but my job is totally safe. He's gonna drain the swamp, and if we didn't have all these Somali fraudsters stealing, the big beautiful bill wouldn't be a deficit. Like these hardworking billionaires earn their money. Why do you think you're entitled to take a billionaire's money? They earn that. I mean, like every single mega corporation that just flagrantly violates antitrust laws at this point started with government contracts because they literally are government fronts, and we're literally living in communism, just not for us. That's bullshit, man. These people worked hard. Bill Gates had a dream. He didn't steal Apple's graphic user interface. He fucking built that shit from scratch. He was a genius. And so was Steve Jobs. And so was Sergey Brin. They built this shit from scratch. No way did they get government contracts to like let them surveil us and stuff. Like, this is my Google Pixel with Google Maps and Google Mail, and no way did they sign contracts like they can just surveil us anytime, like anytime they want, they can listen to me because like there's backdoors built in the Google Pixel. Like, no. Sergey Brin is a genius, and Elon's a genius too. Okay, like I mean, now people don't think he's so much of a genius because he talks a lot, but Sergey was actually a genius. Okay, no way was he like high up in Russia and his family, and he came here to make the one world government I'm scared of. But no, he's an American success story. His family were only elite scientists in USSR and KGB and shit, but no. Our CIA isn't connected to Putin. You're fucking crazy. Like, you Russia gate. Like, no, MAGA is draining the swamp, stopping globalism. And these Democrats can't stand it because they're the globalists, right? Anyway, the Epstein files, right? So yeah, Trump was trying to stop Epstein. Like, he reported him to the FBI and shit. Trump has always been protector of girls. When he said he grabs their pussy, what he meant was if their cat runs away, he'll grab it so they're safe. Trump didn't have a pageant with 14-year-olds and 15-year-olds. That's fucking bullshit, man. He was giving them a head start in life, and he was mentoring them just like Ivanka, who he also trafficked into modeling. Help model and stuff. I can't stand these globalist liberals, man. They are so stupid. They're NPCs. They're NPCs. They go on Midas touch and believe anything. They think Trump is made by Putin. What the fuck? And they think like Trump is bad. They're so stupid. Like, they don't understand alternative media like me. Okay? Like, I think for myself. And it's so obvious there was a pedophile Pizzagate conspiracy with only Democrats, and MAGA was trying to stop it this whole time. And not once did Steve Bannon talk to Epstein, and not once did Trump have any suspicious sexual misconduct ever. And not once did they like say Epstein stole my girls. And oh my God, no. These fucking NPCs, bro. Like, anyway, because I now think like the average Israeli, where I'm in a paranoid ethno-religious cult. I work with like brown Christians, but like I don't really like them. And secretly we think the white Christians are the best on earth. But we'll work with you if you're like a Hispanic Christian and you want to like kill people with us, for sure we'll use you. And just like in Israel, where they work with Ashkenazi, work with the Sephardim, but they secretly want to expunge them because they have low IQs and stuff. Um, yeah, if Israel's not great again, we won't be great again because we have the same goals, which is like identifying as a religious cult that has an ethnic hierarchy and using for now anyone who wants to join the religious cult, but eventually planning to purge them to make true MIGA and MAGA. And for this reason, I completely support bombing Iran. Because, Netanyahu said, if you don't do what I want, I'm going to blow up your city, right? You need to feel like that we control you. And I don't blame him because there's too many pansy liberals. They be letting their kids get raped in the UK. Like the Muslims there are just out of control. No chance is that a hallmark sign of MI6 doing it and controlling them. I mean, they literally got letters of the police department like, don't do anything. That's because the Muslims control the police department. Like, the one or two Muslim cops is why that happened, not because, the intelligence services told them to, because they're controlled by Israel. No. And we only have Israel because of the UK. No, it's because the Muslims are just such crafty criminals that they could just get away with, like, literally stealing a girl. And even though everybody knows it, the cops are like, we're arresting the girl. There's no way that wasn't intelligence. That was just Muslims. And right now in New York, there's under Muslim siege. Like, you can't have a dog in New York anymore. I totally saw it on X. So, like, us in Israel have the same issues. Like, we're all religious cults that kind of work with inferior minorities until we can get rid of them. And our number one enemy is the Muslims. So, I totally support Trump bombing Iran. And anyone who doesn't support that is fucking an un-American demon, right? Like, the one thing that defines America is going to war for Israel. Okay, like it's our greatest, at this point, our greatest geopolitical signature. Like, things can rot at home, people can be homeless, like there's no health care, there's no school lunches for kids, but we always have money for Israel. Always. And always bodies for Israel, right? So if there's anything that defines being a true MAGA or MIGA, it's America spending money and human life for Israel's objectives. And if you're not down with that, you're just not an American. And there's a lot of commies out here who are like liberals who are enemies of this country. And I can't wait till Palantir hunts them all. Palantir is hunting these criminals like, people who just didn't do any crimes, but their kid was on Medicaid and happened to get brain cancer. But don't listen to that shit. Like, they're fucking pedophiles and shit. Like, that's why there's so many more people being arrested versus the other administrations, is because suddenly there's so many more pedophiles, not because they're targeting different people. That's just fucking liberal horseshit. And I'm sorry, if you protest and legally carry a gun, you should get shot by the cops. Like, 2A, no way, okay? 2A only means something when it's our people. When it's not our people, you deserve to get shot by cops because we don't like you. And so even if you're legally carrying and not threatening anybody, like, you should die. Also, we don't like lesbians. Like, who the fuck likes a white woman lesbian? Like, white woman tears, Karen. Like, this is just what white women are like. My billionaire masters who have a literal white girl rape cult that they breed to make more superior banker demons, they told me that white women, whenever they're being annoying, you should kill and rape them. Like there was that one woman who was killed and raped because they said she was racist as a teenager. Like, I support all that because white women should die. Like, if like a girl runs out of a Zorro ranch naked, like just help her go back in because she's bad. Obviously, the white woman caused all the problems, right? So if you see a naked teenager running away from New Mexico screaming like they stole my baby, help me, free me. Just like, I want you to like call the cops and bring her back. She's got white woman tears, you know? Anyway, yeah, so I can't wait for this, like, for Trump to bomb Iran. It's gonna be so fucking good. Because if we don't, Netanyahu's gonna bomb us and blame Iran. So we're kind of screwed either way. I mean, like, let's be real. If we don't bomb Iran, like Netanyahu will bomb us, which is why Kennedy didn't want them to have nukes, and he died for that. But they're gonna bomb us and then be like, Iran did it. So it was just get it over with. They just gave the military their last meal a few days ago, and I'm so proud. Like, this is MIGA and MAGA for sure. Like, we both have our respective religious cults, and we work with minorities we secretly think are inferior. And if it will kill you first before you can kill us, and we just got to do that, right? So the one thing we all agree on is we have to kill Muslims, except the Muslims owned by American Israel, like Saudi dictators, who help them kill other Arabs while they subjugate people. Like, those people are cool. But like the kind of Muslims who like work more with China and stuff than us, we gotta kill them because they're a threat. Trump 2032, because nothing matters anymore. He's going to be power forever. Why not? Kill you guys. Sounds good.